Check 1, check 2, this is it. Welcome to the Cannabis Coffee Hour with your host, me, Rob Cantrell. Oh yeah, I got a great episode, an exciting episode. We're coming to you live from Albany, New York. I'm working at a great club here, and I'm with a good friend, a musician, an actor, a legend, hilarious. You know him from Pineapple Express. We're going to talk about his new show on Peacock called Killing It, and it kills it. I just watched the whole thing. I'm excited to talk to him about it. But I'm doing stand-up shows with him, and he does a ton of music. He's the best. Give it up for Craig Robinson.
Hi there. Hello. Yes. What's up? Robbie C. Cantreezy in the place to be. Cannabis Coffee Hour. Thank you for having me, sir. Thank you for having me.
Oh, thank you for doing this, Craig. You are the man, the myth, the legend.
My man.
I am so excited to talk to you. We're doing these great shows. It's packed tonight. You're doing your stand-up music act. If you know Craig, you know him from movies and a lot of his television show. We're going to talk about Killing It on Peacock. But right now, yeah, you're in the music zone. Thank you for doing this. In comedy zone. Thank you for doing this, Craig.
Music and comedy together. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's what we do. And having a ball. I do what's called reverse forced karaoke. I'm the only one that does that. There you go.
That's it. He sings, he does a little bit of dancing, but mostly sings and plays the electronic piano. He has a Yamaha.
What?
Is it a Yamaha?
It's a Roland JB30, baby.
I just put my foot in my mouth, everybody. A JB30 Roland. He's the real deal Holyfield. When you hear Roland, that is like Roland 808. Music boxes, and then the keys. I guess they're just known for a great electric key.
Yes. I love it. I should get a sponsorship by them, but I don't worry about it because I enjoy it, you know?
I know. You play from the heart. You play from the soul. When you get on stage, he just goes from one song to the next, like he was doing Jump by Van Halen last night that was sounding so ill with the keys. I've seen him do Purple Rain. How long have you been, he travels with one, he has the full case like rock star style. How long have you been traveling with the keyboard,
what?
Man?
Oh my God, since I began, 94. 94,
boom, bip. Like I met you, I would say 2001 at the Tempe Improv, and you were doing the keys and you just would blow the house down. This was a big room, and you've just always been out here headlining, and I just appreciate the work. And it's just a rock star gig to come up and do these shows with you, my man.
Well, it's good that you happen to be available on such short notice. That was cool. You always hit me up and like, yo, what's up? I was like, where you at? Got you.
Yeah, man. Any music things I send to you, we always talk tunes, we always talk comedy. You know, Eastbound and Down, I still think that's some of the best. You and Will Ferrell's scene is some of the best comedic acting. I mean, it is the high. I mean, I want to take it beyond comedic acting. Just acting. Like that scene, just to not laugh during what you guys were doing.
The outtakes of Eastbound and Down?
Yes.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Will Ferrell is trying to destroy you. He's trying to destroy the take. He does not care. It's about the laughter with him is the bottom line. And I agree. So, now imagine standing there looking in Danny McBride's eyes while Will Ferrell is improvising and you're trying not to laugh. It was tears, man.
Oh my God, that sounds like torture, and it is. Like, that's almost absolutely impossible, but you guys got the takes, and it's some of the funniest comedy of all time, man. And it's out, the thing about Eastbound and Down, and especially you, Craig, I mean, a lot of people know you from The Office, but you've always had kind of an off-ball type of sense of humor. And with Killing It, it just takes it up a notch. This thing is out in space, man. This is what you were saying on stage. This is one of the more interesting projects that you've done. Can you tell the people a little bit about it?
Yeah, It's me. Play Craig Foster, and he's a character who is he'll do anything to achieve the American dream, including becoming an invasive species vigilante, meaning he hunts pythons in Florida, so he can get money so that he can start a saw palmetto farm. It's crazy.
It is crazy.
It's crazy. Done by the writers from Brooklyn Nine-Nine. So, I hooked up with them over there as playing Doug Judy, and then we end up, doing this, and now we got season 2 coming.
Dude, it is some of the funniest.
Thank you those who check it out.
Congrats. Oh man, I loved it, dude. I loved it. Thank you for, I got hip to it. It's just that Peacock is so, it's under the radar a little bit, but the stuff that I've reached out, I did Girls 5 Ever, and I like that show.
I love Girls 5 Ever.
Yeah, it's a good show. Like, Peacock got it, this great shit, and they're taking chances. Like, your show is crazy. Like, I was telling, I don't want to, like, he's hunting snakes. There's wild shots. Like, these guys do some of the more interesting, it's in the Everglades in Florida, so it's like this, it's literally like where Swamp Thing is filmed in a lot of the shit, in like Wakanda, like it's crazy, crazy funny and obscure, it's out there.
Yeah, man. Yeah, it was wild, especially, we were filming in a swamp. I don't know if you ever spent time in a swamp, but it's like walking around on high heels all day. It was very uneven. There were times when it was freezing cold. We were in New Orleans, so it didn't get too bad, but it did get cold sometimes, and then sometimes super hot, and and then there was always like a alligator and snake wrangler, on set. So and a couple times they caught a couple of interesting, creatures. So it was a trip, man. We was out there.
You gotta be out. You gotta be on point out there in the swamp, man. There's gators, snakes. And you're always and you're always a little tipsy and you're drinking. Did you drink and party down there in New Orleans? That's a big
what? I was not partying during
I love it.
I was smoking a little bit of weed, but no, I wasn't drinking when I was there.
Yeah, to sleep and for the muscles. Yeah, when I'm working or any like acting gig, it's nice to like stay straight-minded and just knock the shit out of it. And that's what you guys had. You had a ton of dialogue too.
That wasn't the reason, but still, yeah, man. I'm the lead of the show.
Yeah,
but it's very much an ensemble, man. We got some dope actors on there. And we're doing our thing.
John Early's on there, which is insane. We're watching John Wick here. Craig is being cool enough to let us talk during this, because this is a pretty ill. Is this the number 2 or the number 1 John Wick?
I don't know. This is like
something's
going on.
He's just kicking ass. He's just never stopped shooting.
Love John Wick.
Yeah,
I love that this exists.
You could do some of this. Bat Fight. If anybody wants to look up Bat Fight, another Will Ferrell. This is the outtake from Eastbound and Down, but it's another like instant happy if you want to see Will Ferrell and Craig Robinson in a parking lot having a fight with a bat. And did you have a 2x4 or both had bats?
I think we both had bats.
Yeah.
It's called Bat Fight.
It was Bat Fight.
And the way that came about, we were on set and filming whatever, and I said, we had the bats and everything, and I said, what if we just start circling each other? And Will said, Bat Fight. And then I waited for him to get off work, and then we filmed it, man. He improvised that song right there, and it was ridiculous. It's some of the most fun, you know what I'm saying? Like to be in that and him being stupid with me, that was great.
Oh, dude,
I came out the garbage can, bro. That was my idea.
Dude, the beginning of Bat Fight, you gotta be hanging out. It's like the Rumble, man. It's like the Warriors. Clink, clink, clink. Come out and play.
Warriors, come out and play.
Such a great film. Such a great film.
That was me.
You were one of the Warriors?
No, I'm saying that was to the people listening. If they were wondering, I wonder who said Warriors, come out and play. Was that Craig or Rob? That was Craig.
Yeah, that was CR.
Both times.
Not RC. Both times. Is Warriors one of your top films, or what's your yeah, that would be a great question. What's your favorite movies right now? I mean, I don't want to put
now.
Yeah, I guess like what you're
John fucking Wick.
I know,
bro.
I'm such a dick to make a podcast during John Wick. Greg is being beyond cool, and he's beyond needing to do this. But I do love the new show, homie.
Confirmed he'll be joining tonight. He does not like to go out after we do our shows, but he's already confirmed he's going out. So, boom.
Greg and I are a cool mix, but Greg is very social, and I'm kind of an introvert. But we somehow
game on.
He pulls me out of my shell. And we go out sometimes, so yeah, let's see if we can mix it up tonight. I'm down to get John Wick out there.
Let's go, baby.
Run out there and do some karate, have a couple drinks, shake it down. I think you're gonna go to a karaoke bar. I think that's the idea. Craig's so into music that even after the show he's entertaining. He likes to go
karaoke or strip club. We'll see what happens.
Flip a coin. And
Wonder Boy.
But yet, did you? What's your vibe on cannabis these days? I talk about cannabis in this podcast, and it's getting legal. Biden just erased a bunch of.
People who are in jail for it. That's amazing.
Yeah, that was amazing, man. That just went down this week. I was like, oh my god.
That's gonna get them a lot of voters, I guess.
Yeah. Just
a good thing.
Biden's a Rasta warrior right now, man. Releasing cannabis.
Rasta
warrior. I was thinking, I think it's a good vibe, man. I think this country would be a lot better if cannabis is legal. But I don't want to talk politics, but anything. But you're in California, and it's. Do you like it being legal out there, or is there a favorite dispensary you like to go to?
Oh yes, this place. Golly, just because you asked me that, Sweet Flower.
Oh, sweet.
Across the street from the Improv.
So
sometimes I call up, tell them to have my order ready, roll in, drop the cash, and come out. It's awesome.
Oh, that's the best.
And they have the pre-rolls, little minis. So Jeff Ross calls them dog walkers, little bitty joints like these right here.
Yeah, those are perfect.
Yeah.
That's becoming the new thing.
Take you a few minutes and then boom.
Boom, boom. You don't want to smoke a huge joint of how powerful this weed is these days. You just got to hit a couple joints in the morning, walk your dog, and get it done, man. I love it. What about coffee? Do you drink coffee in the morning?
No, not normally. I just started really drinking coffee last year as we were shooting this show, and it's really just like an iced coffee with almond milk and vanilla shots, So I'm still not a big coffee guy, but it's the latte for me.
It's seeping in there. I'm not a tea guy, but I'm having an iced chai latte with oat milk this evening because the coffee gets me too jacked up later at night. But did you get the New Orleans coffee? Is that where you started drinking it?
No, it was just Starbucks.
Starbucks, yeah.
My manager was like, here, because I was like, I need something to keep me up. He was like, drink coffee. I was like, I don't drink coffee. And then he showed me this order, and then I do like it a lot. And guess what?
What?
Our host this evening went and got me some. Her name is Erin, and she's what's her last name, Erin?
Harks.
Erin Harks.
Oh, Erin! Shout out to Erin Harks, who's emceeing tonight. She was kind enough to go for a Starbucks run right when we got here and hooked up Craig.
Well, she got something for me, and then
I got dissed.
Breezed past you.
I thought you were breaking into the room. I couldn't help you out.
Yeah, I walked in a little
late. You thought he
late.
was breaking in, but you really just let him come in. Then that was weird.
She did no. She was getting in the way. I had to throw my credentials. I had to be like, I'm on the show. I'm a comedian. I promise you, I'm not insane. And even then, she was like, it was still 87%.
Well, anytime you say, "I promise you, I'm not insane," that's a red flag.
That is another one.
Well, it would have been worse if, I didn't get his coffee the second he asked for it. So
she did come without a straw. We're not going to go there right now. We're going to just chill and have a nice conversation.
Yeah. Pro straw. But you had a tea and a coffee.
Yeah, tea to kind of soothe the voice and coffee to do what it does.
Oh, wow. That's the gig.
Yeah, man. And now, alcohol. I'll be stopping alcohol pretty soon. I always take like a few months break.
Yeah. But at these shows, sometimes I bet it's nice to have a few drinks.
When I say pretty soon, I mean 12 years.
No judgments here, man. I think everybody's got their own gig, and yeah, a little booze now and then is nothing wrong with that, if you can handle it. But we've been also having some dope meals. We went to a Jamaican spot today that was amazing.
Yeah, they were really cool. She was so nice. And yeah, the food was good. This place called out here in Albany called Roy's.
Roy's. Shout out to
Caribbean
Roy's.
Cafe. We got to try Kenneth's tomorrow maybe. Who knows?
Yeah, we went to a cool Jamaican spot. Craig hit me up and was like, hey man, I heard about this great spot. And we went down there. We got some jerk chicken to go. And then we ate some goat milk. No, goat soup.
Goat soup. Damn, that was hearty.
Yeah, it was so hard.
Good.
It was so good. It cured every ailment. My knees started feeling better.
It would be so great to have that if you're sick, right?
Yeah, if you're sick, that was just like every good juice was
like
in
it was
that.
tasty, hearty, and it felt like it could cure you if you're sick.
Yeah, you just want to go do some. Yeah, you just want to go do some work around the house. You feeling good? I felt great. I went and hit the treadmill for like 10 minutes.
How are those treadmills, man? They look cheap.
Yeah, I haven't been hitting the treadmill lately, but lately I've been, because I also ate the whole plate of jerk chicken right after that, and then I was like, oh, I gotta.
I hate a treadmill that you slipping and sliding on. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Can't get a grip.
I do the elliptical. I like a good elliptical.
Oh yeah?
Oh yeah, I'm all about the elliptical. I love a good. But I just started doing that. I walked around the block a few times, and then I got on the elliptical and worked it out.
You walked around the block or the hotel?
Yeah.
The hotel?
The hotel. Block? Not the block.
Block is crazy.
That's the first night. So we're playing this club.
Tell them.
Yeah.
Tell them.
So the first night we played, I haven't been. So Craig, thank you again for bringing me up. Craig's an absolute rock star to bring me up and do these 6 shows, which I needed. I was like, I just got to get out there. I've been ducking out and doing a little bit more acting and have not as much stand-up, but I got to do these 6 shows and the crowds are packed and awesome. And yeah, the first night we got here, our hotel's like we're doing good.
Good, thank you.
Yeah, it's all good. Thank you. That's the waitress. They're great here at the Funny Bones. Shout out. I really do like this Albany Funny Bones. It's a great staff.
It's perfect. It's just in Albany.
All these little hippie towns. I like them. We're connected right to the mall, so we haven't been going. We went to the Jamaican spot, but the first night I got lost in the woods coming back home because I tried to walk home. And it's just like, it's giant. It's like this mall is like 5 miles around. And I was like, I could just walk right through the woods and start the show. And after the show, but it was dark. And Craig, the thing about Craig is that he's a great comedic actor, and he lives in the moment. If you ever you got to come to his stand-up show. You got to check out his show, Killing It, because he definitely lives in the moment and is not afraid to take chances.
Thanks, player.
And that's why,
Yeah. And Rob left me with some African people last night who I did not know. I was a little tipsy, maybe a little high. And then Rob just like, all right, see y'all. And it was fine. We had a great time. Heard one of the funniest stories I've heard in my life. But, again, your boy left your boy.
I know.
Out here in these streets, these Albany streets.
Oh, you were in safe hands. Those dudes were awesome and nice. And they wanted to take you to the titty bar. They wanted to take you to the karaoke bar. We just did 2 big shows and I was just run ragged. You know me, I just like to kind of go back to the room and smoke a bowl and watch your show, Killing It. Did you
tell him how you got lost in the tunnel?
I know. And then, the first night here, I got home. And then I was like, Craig, we can walk out. But Craig did a great thing. He said he saw the manager, this cool manager that works here, and was like, can I get a ride?
Shout out
Kayla, who's just so sweet.
I got a ride with Kayla. And Rob was like, I'm just going to walk. And he was going to walk back through the woods to the hotel, which is not far, but he went the wrong way. And so I have food for Rob, so I'm waiting for him in the lobby. I'm calling him. He's not answering. He's only 20 feet away from the hotel, and I didn't know that he went the wrong way. So I'm worried that he's dead. And then he calls me back, and he's taking an Uber from Big Five.
From Dick's. Yeah.
No, from Dick's.
From Dick's.
From Dick's.
Oh, dude, it was a brutal night.
I was Dick's in the world out here in Albany.
Yeah. There is a big ass Dick's.
Gigantic Dick's.
This is just Dick Buckus is here.
You're not gonna believe the Dick's out here in Albany.
Dick's Sporting Goods, and they're not shying away from the name. It's even gotten bigger. I had to tell the Uber person. I was like, I'm right by Dick's. Yeah, I got lost in the woods, and I went through 2 parking lots, and parking lots in the middle of nowhere, and so it was empty, and the only people that are around are crazy. Either they're going to try to blow you or kill you. Something's going to go down. So I was
blow you or kill you.
Yeah, in a parking lot at 2 a.m. in the morning in a mall.
I'll take my chances.
I took my chances that night for a minute, but then my instincts kicked in and was like, I went through one parking lot, then I went through another, and then I went up this hill. I went I had to go through the woods, and then I started going to a tunnel that was like going towards underneath the mall. And then I just got really scared, and I just sometimes you gotta
make an executive decision.
If you're ever out on the road, and Craig, the reason we're laughing is kind of a rookie mistake because we've all done this, because you come to these towns and they're like, oh, the hotel's here and here's the venue, and you're doing 6 shows, and it's always like figuring out how to get to the gig and back. And that's the first lesson you learn. But I didn't learn it after 20 years and still got fucking lost in the woods and ended up calling an Uber. And my hotel was the only thing, it's like 0.8 miles away.
Oh, so that's a bit of a walk.
Nah, that ain't that bad.
That's almost a mile.
Almost a mile.
It's like 8 blocks.
That's good. It's
good, but still.
Yeah, it's a little bit of a walk. A little bit,
especially at night through the woods in Albany. You know what happens in Albany?
Nothing. That's the scariest part of it. Nothing happened. You know what happened? I'm going to tell you 2 crazy stories how crazy safe Albany was. I got lost in the woods, and then I woke up, and there was a grasshopper 3 inches long on my shirt from the night before, and it had a stinger that was tucked in. But I didn't want to start the day by killing. Craig, that's not good karma. You can't start the day by killing something.
No. It's got every right to live, but you did take it from his home, which was interesting.
Yeah, I did hijack that grasshopper.
And probably family sitting there, where's Daddy? He ran off with that bitch, I bet.
That random ass dude walking through a parking lot, trying to walk through the woods to his hotel. And that grasshopper, but I caught him in a glass, and then I let him outside. I felt good about myself. The grasshopper felt good. It jumped towards me like it was going to give me. That's the thing of the show, but nothing happened. And then here's another thing.
Aaron, are you getting out there?
Yeah.
Good show. Go get it.
Have a great show, Aaron. I'm going to shut this off here, sir.
Take your time.
Yeah. You rock.
Oh wait, we got to rehearse right quick. Well,
you rock.
No. We'll do it when you go.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll finish up, Craig. You're too cool. We're over 20.
I want to hear her.
I know. We'll shut it down.
She's funny.
But today, after the Jamaican place, I left my door unlocked. Did you see my door?
No.
Because I asked them to clean it. They didn't clean it. But I left it kind of ajar.
You left that sign up? The magnet?
The magnet. I put the magnet up, but nobody cleaned it. And I left it open, but nobody stole shit. Nothing happens here in Albany, dude. But exactly.
Did you accidentally, like you thought it closed?
Yeah, I thought it closed.
I did that same thing the other day. Yeah, the same thing happened to me the other day. I came to the room. I was like, "What the?"
Yeah, nothing happened. We won't let it out there, but just be nice and don't. If you see a door open at a hotel, don't go in it. Keep it moving and keep love alive. Craig, thank you for doing this.
My man.
And you're the best.
Love y'all.
Love you all.
Love you, brother.
Love you, Craig, and peace and love to everybody listening. We're out.